This rabbit right here. Some of you may recognize him. This is Emerald the Bunny. And what if I told you he is one of the angriest characters in my stories? When he appears, he usually acts hostile towards other characters. But his first appearance in Super Zane, he got mad at Georgia and Cot Spring for trying to interfere with them. Well, Vanilla was actually there as well, but trust me, Emerald is the more angry one there. Then he appears in Sam and the Prince, where he and Vanilla appear again, this time with Zeke Man, and they are all angry at Sam for whatever reason. Now Vanilla and Zeke Man, I can imagine having a reason to be mad at Sam and them. But Emerald, I don't see any good reason. Actually, I don't see any good reason for Vanilla being either. Just typically when Emerald's angry, that can also cause Vanilla to get angry. But Emerald's the one who usually gets angry first. Also, I didn't tell you this, but there's a game that I'm making. Emerald got turned into a cat, and he is gone insane. And also, it's supposed to reveal that he actually gets angry all the time, and that, as a matter of fact, Cauliflower Jr. actually has to play a song all the time in order to keep him calm. I might show you a little clip of it here after I'm done saying this. Okay. Yep, Emerald the Bunny. Now, here's proof here's why he's only at number 5. He can be happy. Yep. Yeah, this is his favorite too, apparently, so. And here's Emerald. He got turned into a cat. And as such, you'd imagine that a character like this would get angry. Yep. And here we have Bruce the Muscular Giant. Said to be the angriest man in the Type 2K15 universe. It says most angry man in existence. That's not true. Well, he definitely does act angry. He definitely looks angry. This is not the same Bruce that is in the Zapion's Light. That is a completely different character who also happens to be on this list. Spoilers. Anyways, he is always very angry. Threatens to beat people to a pulp for even trying to challenge him, and he always seems to be yelling. Now, there's a reason to this, and you'll see it when I show you these screenshots from the game itself. Who are you? What are you doing here? This This is when you first find Bruce in the game. This is also right before the fight. So yep. This is him. Yeah, his first reaction to him seeing you is this. You see the angry face. You see the angry text. Like, this is just proof. You haven't even done anything yet to threaten him. So that he may be he's of course he would act tough. You think you can beat me? Bruce the Muscular Giant? I'm gonna beat you to a pulp just for thinking you could try to defeat me. This right here proves what I said earlier. He threatens to beat anyone to a pulp who dares to challenge him. Well, let me show you. He can be true to his word. If I would have had a video, I could show you. So there's a reason why this character always acts angry, despite how insanely angry he is, to be called the angriest man on Earth. But apparently, he ate a special food that made his muscles big, but Chuck Norris knocked him out, and he thought that because of how impossible that should be, he got really angry, and that's how he's angry. Now for these next ones, I don't have much to show you as far as like pictures and videos go, because really there would just be a whole ton of them everywhere, so that would be pretty hard to do. Anyways, the Zaping the Fire God, also father of Gagagia. He was also an Elysian king. He has some serious anger issues, and as a matter of fact, his anger issues is actually what caused the trials of Mipa to happen. He got angry at Mipa for no real reason. He got angry because Mipa tried to fix a spelling mistake, and that's just like, wow. There are other examples of his extreme anger too, but that one really takes the cake, man. You banish your own dog to do 10 trials through time and space because he corrects you on your spelling. Just like, that's serious anger issues if I've ever seen them. Of course, there are angrier characters. This one gets angry a lot. He's even gone at a yelling contest with somebody else who's farther on the list, and he gets involved with both the characters far later on the list. So yep, Zaping. And why is he always angry? This is actually unknown why he's always angry. It really is. It just isn't revealed. Well, now you know why he's the Fire God. A character who is angry for no apparent reason. Seriously. This character is just angry for like literally no reason most of the time. So that's how he got number 2. And it's not really known why he's typically angry at Zane, but that's because Zane beat him in The Legend of Beauty, or is he Zapions Light, depending on which universe you're referring to, because they're alternate realities. Anyways, yeah. Either way, he gets really angry at Zane because of that. But as far as any other character goes, it's not really known. And he just like he also switched sides from being on Sam's team to being a Nutty end because of his anger. And what was he angry at? Not really anything that big. Like some things that he gets angry at that you can understand, but most of the time he's just always angry. Always. Sure, he may look happy, but look at what he's about to turn into right after you beat him in this form in a certain game. Super John! Ah! Yes, it does use the sprite from the RPG Maker RTP. Nay, that's called Ifrit. But this is the sprite of Super Don from Dumb vs. Donnie's Attack. Basically, Donnie gets so angry that it turns from that kind of happy-looking form you see earlier to this raging thing. He's so angry that he's literally on fire. That is how angry he is. Now, this one I can understand a bit. But really, what do you expect? You kidnapped the boy's mother, and the boy comes attacking you? I don't know. Something tells me that you kind of deserved it. So why are you getting angry? You should have seen this coming. Seriously, man. Also, trying to take over a universe is not cool, man. Just isn't. A horse every horse he knows and loves has been killed by a derpy farmer. That's right. Number 1 is Mr. Huffman from the Killer Space Cow series. He's the protagonist of it, and he's pretty much always angry. And very rarely is he not. And while the one on the previous list, you saw that he can be happy. He can be. But Mr. Huffman, he can't. It's that he's so angry all the time that he literally can't be happy. Ever. Like, it is literally impossible for him. Matter of fact, 99.9% of the time he's angry. Also, he tends to attack people if he gets angry at them. As you could guess. Seriously, the red eyes aren't just there for no reason. He's so angry that his eyes are red. Now, while he doesn't set him on fire, Mr. Huffman is clearly an angrier character overall than Donnie, because a lot of characters that aren't even on this list have transformed into something different out of anger. Even the ones that you think would be the happiest ones. Like, I think Gigagia has. Yes, that's right. Even Gigagia, and especially characters like Sam and stuff like that, they've all transformed out of anger. So that's not. Now, while Mr. Huffman hasn't transformed at all, there's one thing for certain: since he never seems to be happy, he most of the time he tends to be angry. And the fact of how hostile he is clearly the angriest character in my creations. Yes, even beyond Zaping, even beyond Donnie, of course beyond Bruce and Emerald the Bunny. Actually, it's a bit more shocking that he surpassed Bruce. But either way, Mr. Huffman is at the top of this list. And Giorgio, you're not helping it. Seriously, man. Just make this horse happy for once or something. Dear me. If you can't even do that, seriously. What? I'm not on here? Of course you're not, Riolu. Because I didn't create you. What do you mean? Game Freak created you. Now get out of here. Fine. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed this, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. If you like my content. Yep, this is the top 5 angriest characters from my creations. Oh, well, one I say, BAH!